What's going on, gamers? So we got a final update here on Forza, but it's not just about the update, but it's about premium edition owners being furious because the people who got the pirated version have been playing online. And then you wonder why people have been getting banned, getting permanently banned across all Forza games, and getting their motherboard messed with as well, which I kind of think is extreme. But these guys are online playing. And it's weird, right? We're gonna get to this. They're on Twitch, and yeah, I don't get that. There's something definitely wrong about that. So the Forza Horizon account says we are very pleased to announce that the preload of Forza Horizon 6 is now available on all platforms. So now here comes the right encrypted version. Steam, Xbox Series, and the Xbox app for PC. Play 4 days early on May 15th with premium. See you soon. Now, guys, let me tell you something. It used to be where you would get early access for 100, which I still don't like any of that type of stuff. Now it's $120. I didn't know that. I just now looked at it. I was like, whoa, so they're going to do that on PlayStation as well. So the game will be out on multiple other platforms. That's just greed, if you ask me. It doesn't make any sense. Magnum says, can the premium upgrade for Xbox Game Pass Ultimate members have a discount for $49.99? Here's where it gets very interesting because this guy is mad and he's on multiple posts. He says also ban these efforts, right? Albus. They're over here on Forza Horizon 6 on Twitch playing. 2.7K followers, 215 viewers, full game, fresh start. We see all these people right here playing. He doesn't understand why they're playing. But it gets interesting and dramatic in these comments because they're basically saying this guy is basically being a white knight for Microsoft by saying ban them. And they're saying he's just being a corporate bootlicker at this point. Now, I'd say there's a double-edged sword on this. One, you could say that, and then two, if you actually paid $120 for something, and somebody is online playing for free earlier than you, why are you paying for the early access? That right there, I understand why a customer would feel that way. I would feel like that would make somebody feel like that's an anti-consumer move, or there's some BS going on with that. It would make somebody mad. So this guy, Helena, comes in and says, stop white knighting for Microsoft, LMAO. It's embarrassing. And this is interesting because this person is like, let it go. He says, I don't give a damn, right? If it's embarrassing. I paid the full amount and expect to have priority over some broke fat A hacker. Hey, bro, salty. Hey, you know what? I can understand. But yeah, it's getting a little bit toxic up here in the comments. So you know, it's some funny stuff though. So let's look at some more things right here. He says, if you're so bothered, refund it. If the window has expired, more fool you for pre-ordering games early, essentially letting giants like Microsoft know that you will eat up and old slop they put out. Tell us you're broke without telling you. So now this guy's calling him broke. It's like that's kind of pointless. No. Here's my thing. The early access for 120 now is absolutely insane. Remember when games used to be $50, $60? You're basically paying for a full game again to play 4 days early. Why would you do that? Of course, the other benefits give you the season pass cards and all that, but it's like, we should be patient. This is also initially their fault because they're launching it at you. But if you guys were patient enough and had common sense, you would defeat that by not feeding it because you're voting with your wallet. This Forza Horizon drama it keeps on getting more insane. But it's interesting that they updated it saying now everything is pretty much uploaded and encrypted, right? So we see that. But yeah, I kind of agree with him though, regardless of what he's saying, that if you paid 120 euros, pounds, or however much that is in US currency converted, which is, I think is insane because 100 was always insane. See what I mean? See what people are already supporting? Just you letting them know that. If you paid that much, let's say you didn't want to do that. Money was no problem to you. And somebody's playing it before you and it didn't pay any money for it. I think anybody in general with any facet of life is going to be upset when it's like, how about you let us play then? That's why this has become a big thing lately. I've been watching all these posts. There's a lot of that going on. And that was going on day one where they're like, why are you letting them play? And you ain't banning some of these people, but we paid all this money and we can't get on. You might as well release it early then, but they're not going to do that, right? They're just going to kind of let that little bit of groups of people go on, and maybe they have been banning them. I don't know. This guy says, LMAO, I not only played it early, but I also bought it. My PC costs more than your car, by the way. This dude said, broke fat hacker with a $3,000 PC while you were complaining about exclusivity as a grown ass man. LOL, have some self awareness. You can still refund on Steam if you want. That's literally on the company, LOL, not on pirates. You're having a worse experience as a paying customer, and that's Microsoft's fault. Hey, maybe you'll be putting your money somewhere else next time. He's correct about this. That is Microsoft is doing that. So people are down here saying, stay mad. It's getting very interesting. So nobody's like, I don't know. I think there's a lot of people that feel like him also. And then there's a lot of people that feel like those other people as well. So it gets very interesting. And then this guy says, calling for bans instead of asking the devs to just drop the game early is pure jealousy. People have been asking them that, though. They're not going to do it. So yeah, I'm not going to go out of my way saying ban these guys because it's like, why are they allowed to do it? And pretending this isn't the devs' fault, that's just sad D-writing for Microsoft. That's the thing that they're telling him, though, where he's like, this is not a development issue because pricing in early access is publishing. We're the publishers. So leave the multi-billion-dollar company, well, trillion-dollar company, actually. You can just download it yourself as well, mate. 48 people came in here and said that. You see how this is getting, guys? This is where you realize that the Forza Horizon situation is still a mess in a certain way. And there's a little bit of damage done here, not just for people downloading it, but for people who bought the premium edition that are also ticked off. Like I said, at 120 now, what the hell? No, you can't have fun. No, you can't have fun. Fun is not allowed. Ban these bad boys. It's good fun. Been playing a blast playing the Legacy Horizon games and Motorsport while patiently waiting for the 15th. Good time, Speed Demons. Also, in YouTube, ban these efforts. See, look at this. There's people coming in saying that. And these are the people I'm pretty sure that have paid $120. Why are you doing that anyways? No, man. Get to work, ban them. There's people that feel the same way. See what I mean? They already are. I watched Alex Cornut get banned live. It made me laugh. The guy is a douchebag. Dude be like, no fun allowed. I hate having fun. I agree. They are stupid for streaming it. Or I would say that if you get banned, that's your fault. Why? You should have known better. You know what I mean? So yeah, I mean, we see the mixed opinions here, right? This is very interesting. It just cracks me up. So that is why I wanted to click on this post, guys, because this right here is absolutely hilarious. If you go down, there's other things going on. Scold them to play early if you pay $9,000 extra dollars crap. Be vulgar. This play early crap by paying a premium really sucks. Good luck selling anything on PlayStation. GTA is going to kill your game. I wouldn't worry about that. No, that's not true. They're going to be fine. £60 for the premium upgrade, so $60. It used to be £25 or before. How do you justify that sort of increase? Well, you need to go tell Microsoft that. Seriously. Here we go again. Y'all should go ahead and release the game. Let us play tonight. Is there a premium upgrade for Game Pass? See, guys, we're getting this dramatic stuff right here. This is absolutely funny right here if we keep on going down. Honestly, was looking forward to this on PlayStation. No point of timed exclusives when PlayStation's keeping the first-party games on Game Pass. That's absolutely funny. All platforms and it's not on PS5. Dude, we already knew this, though. That's actually all that stuff is irrelevant. So I don't really care about that. But let's say, okay, so let's go to their most recent post, right? Over here, 2 hours ago. Let's see what we're going to find down here, guys. See if we can find some stuff. This gets fun. Here he goes again. Either give us loyal players access right now or ban these F-tards. This is just utter effing BS. They can live stream this and get away with it. And there's some new people playing. Guys, I think this type of stuff is funny to me. I played the pirated version for 15 minutes, then I bought the premium edition where I still get banned. I just wanted to see if my rig was capable to run it. Yeah, so here we go again. So I want you guys to let me know what you think about this. What do you think about somebody overpaying for early access, which I think they should not be paying for, and then other people getting to play it for free, and then them coming up basically letting people know now the way the time regions work and the way the preload is working now, how everything is now safe and good. You kind of wonder, right? Because they never came out and said anything about what Steam said after what Steam said. I think they kind of teamed up together and did that. I would like to have a more honest, transparent, you know what I mean, response from Microsoft, actually, so that Microsoft could say something too and come out. It's interesting that Forza devs said what they said, Steam devs said what they said, but Microsoft hasn't said anything. They should say something because this is supposed to be your biggest launch of the year. As usual, things going on in the Microsoft world are pretty chaotic. It doesn't surprise me. And then you got people that I think are funny getting butthurt over what I did in my last video, which I'm going to have to respond to that over PlayStation has no games, which like, really, you really want to play that game? Yeah, no. Don't worry, we got some responses coming for that down the line. But I hope this launch does go well, but the only thing I don't get is the way that the developers and probably Microsoft, which kind of probably worked with them in the back, were banning people's motherboards. Like, I can understand banning that game, that's okay, but all across all accounts, you don't even know if these people have been supporting you for a long time, since the beginning. Probably could have been with you for 20 plus years. It's like, nah, man, you got to chill out. You got to do something, more professional than that. Don't go attack people's PC parts, which, like, that's used for other things outside of your world. You know what I mean? So it's like, no. You are Forza and you're a Forza account. Going into people's personal PCs is pretty extreme. So it is funny seeing a post like that where they're kind of crashing out because somebody's playing early. But I tell you, you should not get mad at them. I wouldn't call them an F-tard because they were smart enough to be able to get in and try the game because of somebody else's mistake. You know what I mean? That's not their fault. And there's gonna always be that crowd that comes in the PC world because they're pirates themselves, and they're gonna look at you saying, excuse me, now you're being a corporate bootlicker. We're gonna pirate things because look at what these corporations are doing. A perfect example is now you're charging me $129 or $119 for early access for 4 days. And then you see how you got treated. You shouldn't go defend Microsoft. I totally agree with them on that because that's just pure corporate greed. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about this. Leave a comment down below as usual. Funny stuff going on in the Forza world lately, huh? This game is definitely going to be something to cover for a while. It's going to be interesting to see how the launch goes and how quick they are going to be getting that PlayStation 5 port ready. Because we know we're going to be playing on PS5 Pro settings. And yeah, it's going to be really nice. The only thing that's going to be better than that is a PC rig that's higher than that. But we know how many people have those rigs. It's pretty low. So yeah, don't get insecure about that, y'all. Keep on gaming no matter what platform you're on. Hopefully this game does move some Xbox hardware. This is going to let you know, guys, by the way. I mean, it's not coming to PlayStation, so it's only going to be on Xbox in the console world. I wonder if they're going to sell more consoles with this. Are they going to have some bundles with this game or something? Just saying, that's what I would do. And make some deals. Lower the price. But are they going to do that? We'll find out. Later, y'all.